Tools needed for your assembly of your new IRC steps. You will need a drill, a 7/16" wrench, a ratchet with a 7/16 socket, a 3/8 driver bit, and cutting device for removing pallet banding, a tape measure for determining platform rail height, drill bit, and hardware are included with your steps. Step and handrail assembly installation hardware. Hardware if you order a back rail step configuration. First, remove the banding around the steps holding it to the pallet. Now you are ready to start down stacking the parts off the pallet. When you have multiple steps on the pallet, you may need to down stack the entire pallet and organize all the parts before beginning the assembly process. Make sure that you are laying the parts so as not to scratch or scuff the painted parts. Parts of the steps that have attached wood can be heavy, so use proper lifting techniques or have 2 people move the platform and step assembly. Now locate your step assembly instructions contained in your hardware bag. Using the contents list in the instructions, verify that you have all your hardware and components. Now you can start assembling your steps. Place your steps so that the step treads face down. First, insert the rear H-brace into the H-brace sleeves at the top of the step assembly. Make sure it is seated down into the H-brace sleeves. Then secure the H-brace to step assembly using a 1/4" by 3/4" Tech screws in pre-drilled holes located in each sleeve. Now let's attach the bottom brace. The bottom brace must go to the inside of the step assembly bracket. Insert a 1/4" by 3/4" bolt from the outside of the step assembly bracket through the bottom brace. Then hand tighten a 1/4" lock nut onto the bolt. Using a 7/16" wrench, place it on the nut. Then using a ratchet with a 7/16" socket, start tightening the bolt. Make sure it is tight. Do not over-tighten. Now secure the bottom brace to the H-brace using a 1/4" by 3/4" Tech screw. Repeat the previous steps to attach the second bottom brace to the other side of the steps. After you have finished installing the second bottom brace, using the proper lifting technique or 2 people, lift from the top step, rotating the step to the upright position. The next step is to start assembling the platform. Start by placing the platform assembly face down with the metal frame facing up. Next, insert the H-brace into the back platform H-brace sleeves, ensuring the H-brace seats into the platform sleeves. Then secure the H-brace to platform assembly using a 1/4" by 3/4" Tech screw in pre-drilled holes located in each sleeve. Now, using the proper lifting technique or 2 people, rotate the platform assembly to an upright position and slide the platform assembly male tubes into female tubes on the step assembly. Secure the platform assembly to step assembly using a 1/4" by 3/4" Tech screw into the pre-drilled holes in the female tubes on the underside of the top step. Next, secure the bottom of the platform H-brace to the bottom brace using a 1/4" by 3/4" Tech screw. Now that you have completed the step and platform assembly, next, we will be assembling and installing the handrails. Start by laying the step rail section on a flat, smooth surface. Then, place the platform rail section so that the top rails of both sections align. Now slide the male tube on the platform rail section into the top rail of the step rail section, making sure to align the bottom tube insert with the hole in the vertical post of the step rail section. Finally, finish sliding both rail sections together. Now carefully lift to a vertical position, keeping both rail sections together. Then, carefully start inserting the bottom vertical post of the step rail section into the bottom step rail sleeve, while aligning the mid post and back post with the top step handrail and platform handrail sleeves. Now you can secure the rail sections together by installing a 1/4" by 3/4" Tech screw into the pre-drilled hole through the bottom of the top rail step rail section, making sure there are no gaps in the rail section connection point. Then using a tape measure to check that the platform top rail is no less than 36 inches from the top of platform to the top of the platform rail section. Once you have verified the correct rail height, you can now secure the handrail sections to the step assembly by using 2 1/4" by 3/4" Tech screws into each of the 3 handrail sleeves. Now you can repeat the previous steps for the opposite side handrail. You have now completed your assembly of your new IRC step. Steps are to be installed next to the home on a flat, stable surface. Check with local codes to determine if your steps need to be anchored or secured to the ground. Back rail installation. Follow the previous step rail and platform rail installation. Then, install the back rail by sliding the vertical extended post into the back handrail sleeve on the opposite side of the side rail installation. Once the back rail is installed to be level with the top of the side rail, using the supplied drill bit, drill through the piloted holes upper and lower in the vertical post on the back rail next to the attached side rail, while holding the side rail and back rail flush with one another. Once the holes are drilled, using the supplied 1/4" by 1 3/4" back rail attachment screws through the 2 previous drilled holes. If you have any assembly issues or questions, please get in touch with Oliver Technologies for assistance.